Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the R&B Money Podcast.
Turn up!
I am Tank.
Yeah.
This is Jay Valentine.
Y'all know who the fuck
And you know who the fuck this is. This is Jamie motherfucking Foxx.
Hey, first of all, I want to thank you for letting me come here, but I think the champagne is great.
Okay.
But I think we need to go further. I think this is, you know how they hit the bottle against the chip? Mm-hmm. You got the bottle right there.
Okay. All right.
I think we need to start right there.
You want to go Van Alden. You want to go. You ready to go
Did
there?
you say Van Alden?
I had to, yeah, because that's where it all started going bad for me.
Hey, for niggas that don't know.
Van Alden was, oh my God, bro.
Let's do it.
I thought I heard the cops knocking outside just now when you said
Life-changing.
Van Alden was life-changing.
Life-changing.
You know what it was about that house?
Banana yellow.
Yeah.
That's what I remember about that house.
banana
As soon as you pull up, you see this yellow Bentley outside.
And it was terrible for LA. That was the worst car. Hold on.
Because everybody knew.
Everybody, yeah.
But here's the thing. You know, when I first got to LA, I drove down Beverly Hills and I saw Bijan. And Bijan used to have
Was
that
that a
yellow Bentley.
Bijan?
Bro, that yellow Bentley used to be parked outside of Bijan, and I had no money. I just like, man, when I get on, I'm getting that motherfucker Amarillo, or however you say it.
Amarillo, see?
Amarillo, right?
Amarillo, see?
I'm gonna get that shit. And the next thing you know, I got on and it came up for sale. I said, I need that.
So that's the one that used to sit on Rodeo Drive?
Yes.
Sit on Rodeo
Yes.
Drive. Everybody
that
knows.
part of the story I didn't know.
Then it moved. Then it was on Melrose. He got something on Melrose that he got.
He's rich as fuck.
No, but
He had a car from there, too.
I got the car when it had definitely depreciated.
Fox. It wasn't a bad time.
It was still lit in the streets. Yeah.
To R&B.
To R&B.
R&B.
And the money. God damn, it's a big
Van
ass
Alden.
shot. It's a big ass shot.
To Van Alden.
God damn it. All right, thank you guys for tuning in.
Let's go back to Van Alden. I remember walking into a club. It might have been the Gate.
Wow.
Walking into the Gate.
Tank, you going there right now.
And I'm walking in. And
Where was the gate at? Where was that at?
The Gate on La Cienega.
Ooh.
I'm walking in the
I
Gate.
see a nigga.
Yep. And when I'm walking in, I think Brother Wendell's with me. Walking in the Gate. God rest his soul, my brother. And I hear somebody say, "Hey, Tank!" And I'm like, who the fuck is yelling my name? Tank! And I turn around, and it's Jamie Foxx. I'm like, that's Jamie Foxx.
Oh, y'all don't know each other.
We don't know each other.
Don't know.
And I'm like, hey, what's up, mate? He said, nigga, I've been looking for you.
All day.
I'm like,
All day.
Because here's the thing. Let's go back. The way I was introduced to you is that somebody said, somebody in your lane. Dog, I said, what? Because I was trying to sing. And they said, it's this dude named Tank. Y'all sound similar. I said, man, motherfucker ain't fucking with me. Fuck that. But I'm getting ready to go do Ali. And the girl I'm dating at the time, we flying to Africa. So we stopped at the record store. For all y'all don't understand, this is when you go buy records. I go in the record store. I said, hey, let's get some records so I can listen as we on this long ass flight. And I said, they told me about some motherfucker named Tank, supposed to be in my lane, but let me go see. So I'm going to get my CDs, and then I get to your fucking CD. And first of all, you got your shirt off.
It's all. Yeah, my titties.
Is that like the first 5 albums?
So your shirt is off, and I look, and immediately I looked at my girl to see if she saw, because I'm definitely hiding this. I said, oh, fuck, this nigga. Then I pulled the shit out. I said, oh, no, we're not going to see that. So I got all my CDs, and I put them on the table to buy, but I put you at the bottom. No disrespect.
No, I understand.
But we don't need to see all that. And this is Walkman days, right? So I didn't have no batteries. I said, damn, I got to get batteries for my Walkman. So I go to get my Walkman. By the time I got back, my girl had slept with you. She basically mentally fucked you, because when I get back, not only is your CD out, but it's on top and open all the way up, and she's smoking a cigarette. Like, I said, what the? Did you just fuck this? She's like, I just was just look. I said, God damn it. So it goes from that to being on the plane, flying for 18 hours to get to Africa, and listening to your music. And I said, wow. Absolutely amazing. Never heard a voice. The song, you're a freak and I know.
No,
you're a freak and I
sure. Freaking they told me it was a freak.
When I heard that, I said, bro.
We dropped the ball. That should have been a single.
Listen, when I heard that.
You know, it's
when
a
I
gospel
heard
record, right?
You know what?
I don't know if y'all. I don't I'm listening.
How's that a gospel record?
As the one nigga who didn't grow up in church, I'm like, very gospel, man. Them harmonies,
It is. That was me.
Yeah.
Church kid.
Wow.
But here's the thing. I heard your music and I said, man, wow, this dude is extremely talented. And me and my girl, we had the twin. I had a little money, so we had the twin Walkman, so we could both.
So y'all can both hear at the same
So
time.
we holding hands, like, go ahead, let this motherfucker just get us in the mood. You know, we want to go. I ain't gonna tell you what we doing on the plane anyway.
Amen.
So we
Amen.
land.
Yeah.
Okay. But when we landed, I felt compelled because I see all my African brothers, and I didn't have a way to play your music out. I literally would say, you have to hear this kid named Tank, and I would put it. I said, Tank, who is this Tank? Because we was in Mozambique. Tank, who is Tank? I said, you have to hear it. And I put it on the ears, and you would see their eyes go, oh, it is good. It is good. And they passed it around damn near the whole village. And that's how much you impacted me. And everybody know me, man. I think that we all as artists grow when we see other artists that are exceptional.
Yeah.
Yes.
Because when you're coming up, your dream is singular to you. You are the most talented in the region of where you are. But when you get here, you see that, wow, there's a lot of guys and girls that God has touched and have exceptional ability. So when I saw you, I freaked out because I was like, wow, that's the dude that pretty much was the soundtrack of me doing Ali. Me and my girl, we was just like, I couldn't believe it. And then to go further, I was having a house party in Van Alden.
And then I came up,
And somebody said, go Tank. I said, Tank where? And then the motherfucker hoop. I said, that's not fair. You can't hoop and sound like that and fight. I said, this is fucked up. But you know, I don't ever hate. It was just like, I could not believe that your voice sounded like that and that you wrote like that. And then we went on to write, you know, fantastic.
The crazy parallel to that is as you were yelling at me, screaming like, man, I've been looking for you.
Yeah.
At that point, I was looking for a way out.
Yeah.
And I didn't, you know what I mean? For us to
I
come
didn't
together
understand
at that time was necessary because, like, I'm in your kitchen.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At a few points after that, saying, I'm done.
And that's what blew my
crazy.
mind because, Jay, you know, like this, like our business, I'm just an artist. So I didn't really understand music business. Music business was treacherous. But when you said you was gonna leave the music business, I said, what the fuck are you saying? There's no way we could survive without having your voice in the music business. So you said, and I didn't, you know, I don't know what gang, I don't know the gangster, I didn't know this nigga was a gang, I didn't know, he's the light-skinned gangster. Don't be first of all, look at his skin.
I'm not.
This motherfucker
Drink
has
water and
16.
mind my business.
He has 16-year-old skin. Every time I see Jayy Valentine, I just want to go, come here and let me feel this. He has the greatest skin. But I didn't realize that music was that gangster. And you were like, basically without saying anything, it's like, you know, it was like other elements that was keeping you away from your dream. And I said, bro, no fucking way. I said, you stay in my house. I had a studio in the back of the crib. I said, you stay in my house and you do what you need to do to make sure that light don't get put out. Because if it did, where would we be?
Yeah,
Like,
exactly
I mean,
what
like,
you
bro,
said.
think about
That's
this.
crazy.
Where would we be drink to that. Where would we be
Sure.
without Tank?
Wow.
God damn it. My girl, we keep the CD.
You lost her.
While we making love, she keep the CD over here.
Well, you lost her.
She keep the CD over here. I said, you got to, I just want
No,
to frame
the
of reference.
the craziest thing about that, though, Fox, is that how many artists actually have that story, right? That at some point, all roads led to Jamie Foxx, which is very interesting, man. This is from female to male artists that you have been just I don't even know what to call it, man. Like a godsend for so many young and older artists, right? To just at some point that couch, that studio, that party, you know what I mean? And you just having a good time, right?
Yeah.
But those parties, so many people have met each other. So many people have connected with each other. So many people have, you know, have linked up through just you being like, you know what? I'm just here to have a good time on some old, like, Southern.
Yeah, but
you know what I mean? Like in LA, which is
it was
very rare.
It was a good time for a reason, though, because I feel like everybody want to come to a party. but I would have the
Every
the
element.
blessed.
Every element,
I would have the weirdos, but I would also have the talent. Like Tank, when you walked in, the whole party went like this because we were like, damn, this dude does something that we can't do. This dude does something. Whenever you see someone who's talented that does something that you can't do, you go like, ooh, and I would study you. So I would always say, when it came to the artist, it's a way for me to stay refreshed. It's a way for me to stay inspired. But look at all of us, man, on those days. I remember John B. was playing the piano at a party while Mystical was rapping while John B played his songs unplugged. I remember NSYNC singing Backstreet Boys songs. I remember Brian McKnight playing a song. And Brian is very,
very to himself. Very.
Okay, I'll sing.
Okay.
I never wanted. I said this motherfucker. One time, Brian, I was like, man, everybody here to sing. I don't do that. I said, motherfucker.
I don't do that.
I told everybody, I said, we was at a club, we would go back to my house. Brian gonna be there. Brian gonna sing. And the motherfucker shined on me. He was like,
hold on, let me further that story. Then you can go back to it. One day, Brian calls me to the studio to do a verse on a record. And I'm like, oh shit.
Right.
Brian McKnight called me to be on his. This shit gonna be crazy. I'm like, this is Brian McKnight. I've been singing all of his songs all my life. Right?
Wow.
I go there, do my verse, and I'm like, he going crazy while I'm doing my verse, and I come out the booth and we just talk and we just start kind of walking, and I'm like, man, I got a bunch of tracks, man. I want to let you hear a couple song ideas, like it'd be really dope. You know what I'm saying? He's like, man, I'd love to do that, man. He opened this door, and I'm thinking maybe we're about to go into a lounge or something. He was walking me out.
he walked you out. He said, I would love to do that, man. Hey, your car's parked. Good luck with that.
The nigga hit you with your Ubers waiting?
Man.
Because you know what you found out about Brian is that he's a competitive guy.
Competitive.
Brian, you shoot the three like a motherfucker. That's
and he cold.
And he cold.
He cold at what he do.
He cold at what he does.
Like Brian McKnight.
Couldn't go to his left.
Oh, you gonna do it? You gonna go there?
No, but listen,
I'm just being honest.
You talking about who?
Brian, hooping.
Yeah.
He could, look at
shoot that jumper though.
Everything
Everything is across back to the right, so he get the jumper off.
Oh, y'all trying to be friends? My bad.
No, you could.
No, just cut that.
No, we're not cutting nothing. No, we are not.
He couldn't go to his fucking left.
He couldn't.
We're not cutting nothing.
Toast then, if you're not afraid.
Toast then.
He couldn't go to his left, man. Goddamn. Brian McKnight, you can't go left. You can't go left.
Now, son.
Now you can go
high
right
jumping, son.
But on the real though, Brian McKnight, hero of ours.
Absolutely.
National treasure. National treasure.
National treasure.
If you look in a dictionary and you look for Berklee School of Music,
wow,
it's Brian McKnight.
Yeah.
Brian McKnight.
And he had a
He is what that is.
And he shined on me one time that was so amazing. He showed up at my house in a Ferrari, and I didn't know. I was like, what kind of car is? He said, get in the passenger seat. You know how that motherfucker he just make you feel like, get in the passenger seat.
It was so much arrogance
you
on everything.
You ain't seen nothing. I was like this. I got it. That motherfucker. This is nice. That motherfucker took off and my neck almost broke. I said, slow, whoa, Brian. I said, Brian. And then he went, scary motherfucker.
No, he didn't.
Yeah. He's the greatest.
Greatest. So I come to your house, me and Brother Wendell, and we in the pool room. And while we in the pool room, you're like, I'm getting ready to go work on this movie. Mm-hmm. And you break into Ray Charles. Mm.
Yeah.
Right in front of us.
Yeah.
Like on some like
talking shit to Ray Charles.
Talking crazy, like, cause I'm about to go do this movie, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna try that. You just and me and Brother Wendell saying like this. Yeah. What the fuck just
This
happened?
shit is actually scary.
No, it's scary.
It's scary. This shit is scary, bro.
And just like he was asking you before, what I wanted to have it, on camera is, how the fuck do you do that?
Well, Tank, you can do it too.
I can do it, but you do it like you did me. Pause. I gotta pause because it'd be crazy.
Tank always confused. What?
Bro, he's standing there like he was standing. He said, "Tank be doing this," and he went into a full Tank thing, and I'm looking at him like this. Right? Why you do that?
Right.
Because you do nuances. Like
what it was as a kid. My grandmother, God bless her, Estelle Talley.
Yeah.
She had a nursery school for 30 years, right? So the government gave her money to have things like televisions, record players and things like that. So I would always listen to music. 5 years old, 6 years old, she would make me go into where she takes care of the kids, and there was this big box cabinet television, and all the shows would come on. Sammy Davis Jr. It is not unusual to be loved. Who's that? By anyone. Tom Jones.
Tom Jones, yeah.
Flip Wilson. So I would
Nigga, I
watch
was gonna say Carlton.
Yeah.
right, but that's
He owned it.
But I would watch these shows, and I would watch people like Rich Little. If you get a chance, whoever's watching, Google Rich Little. He was this white guy who mimicked everybody. He could do all of the different mimics. Now, here's the thing. Later that night, the only room that had a television was my room where I would sleep. My grandma said, stay asleep. But Johnny Carson, the original host of The Tonight Show, which is what Jimmy Fallon does right now, he would have these great artists come on. Franklin the Jayy, Steve Allen, who was a white comedian who would do jokes from the piano.
Wow.
Right?
Yeah.
And so when I watched Rich Little, I would watch him mimic these people. Rich Little did a joke about Jimmy Carter. Jimmy Carter was our president in 1976, but he had a brother who liked to drink a lot. So his joke was, Jimmy Carter was singing "You Light Up My Life." And Jimmy Carter, hi, I'm Jimmy Carter. So many nights, me and my brother Billy would sit on the porch waiting for somebody to bring some peanuts and beer. That was the biggest joke at that time in the 70s because everybody knew that his brother was a little bit saucy, but to hear him sing "You Light Up My," that's what I wanted to be. So I started perfecting the impersonation, not for it to be my main thing, but just if I needed it. Like,
And how old are you at this point?
I was 1976. I was 10 years old. You guys weren't here,
I just got here.
which hurts my feelings.
I wasn't.
No, I just got here.
Which
I was
hurts my
I was a newborn.
The Valentine had
I
to
was
ride
born
you.
I was born January
Motherfucker was
1st.
born yesterday.
A couple years later. Wasn't there yet.
76. I was here.
So I would watch that and say, hey, I don't know where I'm going, but wherever I get, I want to do that. So when I got to LA, doing jokes in the clubs, I would do the mimics. Like when I first got to LA, I was the only black guy doing an impersonation of Ronald Reagan. Now at that time, Ronald Reagan sounded like this. Well, as a matter of fact, there you go again. And so, and it's a singer's.
Yeah.
You know, as singers, we catch the
the
tone.
notes,
Oh, yeah,
the
you
tones.
get some.
Yeah,
And
for
now
sure.
we do the mannerism.
For sure,
And Ronald Reagan was like, he had a little bit of this, and then it was the sound. Oh, well,
Yeah.
that's the tone.
Yeah.
But then we just put the man. Well, as a matter of fact, there you go again. So it was all of that. Mike Tyson had, it was almost like, without cheapening what it was, when I would watch Daffy Duck or these animated characters, Daffy Duck had a lisp.
Right.
Yeah.
So Mike Tyson had that, it's a Mike Tyson who was boxing champion. So, and then it was a matter of listening to the, and so then it was Mike Tyson. This Mike, first of all, Mike Tyson went boxing. That's when he's young.
Yeah.
But now when I call Mike now, older, everything, all of the life that he's lived, the ups and the downs. I call Mike, how you doing, Mike? All praises to Allah, my brother, I'm just happy. Why? Because I don't have any money anymore, so nobody can take anything from me because there's no more vultures, no more creatures around me. I'm just happy. How are you, my good brother? So it's matching the tone and then grabbing the mannerism. It's Donald Trump. The people, you could shine light. The coronavirus, China was the one who did it. She's a very good person. China's a very good person. Very good people. I don't know. She's very good. And so that's a mannerism when you say, when they asked him about the lady that was with the Epstein. I don't know her. She seems to be good people. She's a very good people. I don't know her personally, but she seems to be good people.
I wish her the best.
She's good
Nigga said he wish her the best.
I wish her the best.
He's sick.
So it's a matter of grabbing that tone and then, Jay-Z, just that. It's crazy.
I think that like you simplify it because it's yours,
way more intricate than
but
that.
it's way more intricate from the
Yeah.
outside looking in
Yeah.
because sitting next to Ray Charles's family and them not knowing the difference between you and him is different.
Well, that's what you have to do. It's like you have to go beyond the impersonation.
Yeah.
Ray Charles.
Yeah.
Hey, tell everybody Ray Charles in town. Got $1 and a quarter and a red clown. That's more the impersonation. But when we were doing Ray Charles, is how does he order his food? How does he talk to his kid? What's the quiet moment?
Yeah.
Because if you do the impersonation, now you're a sitcom. But to do the real person, it's the quiet moments. You know what? And when I met Ray Charles, I met him as the older Ray Charles. He comes in. I said, Mr. Charles, I'm just trying to do the best I can to do your story. And he goes, hey, you know what? If you could play the blues, man, you could do anything. Can you play the blues? And we sat down, and it was music first.
Wow.
So we playing the blues. You know, I'm hanging, trying to hang, and then he moved into Thelonious Monk, which that's the most intricate shit. And then he hits a note, and I hit a wrong note. He said, "Hey, you know why would you do that? Why did you hit that wrong note?" And I was like, I was just trying to kid. Hey, you know what? Don't hit the wrong notes, man. That's what life is, baby. Taking time to hit the right notes. So,
Fuck, that's a bar. That's a bar. Life
Ray Charles, taking time to hit the right notes. Hit a note, Teasy. Hit a note, Teasy.
Nigga always hit the right note.
I hate.
Hey, listen.
I love and hate the motherfucker.
Me and this nigga didn't had. I'm talking about bottles of Patron, Magic City,
No.
King of Diamonds.
King of Diamonds,
Oh my
for
God.
sure.
And then this nigga will sing I Can't Make You Love Me.
Record it, still drop.
As the third song
Play
of the
it.
day. Circle House Studio. Shout out to Circle House.
Shout out to
Circle House, the greatest.
Yeah.
Tank, talk about that. Talk for me.
That's different, bro. That's different.
Talk about your instrument. Talk about where that came from.
Jesus.
It came from Jesus.
Yeah.
Hallelujah.
I remember National Baptist Convention, or State Baptist Convention, with my grandmother. And I wanted to sing in the choir so bad.
You going fast, nigga.
Yeah, he trying
We
to
got
get
to we got to pull Jamie back up.
I'm an alcoholic.
Shit.
I was like, do y'all have let me get a shot of tequila cocaine rim? No? No?
Where I'm from, they call it a salty dog.
Is that too much? Guys.
You said salty dog.
Salty dog, nigga.
You know my
We are
joke.
just
Guys,
entertainment.
first of all, I just want to tell you, I hate cocaine, okay? I just like how
the
it smells. It's the aroma. It's the aroma.
There you go, bro.
But yo, why y'all bullshitting? It's the shots. We shouldn't be drinking champagne. Another shot.
No.
Jay Valentine, I want to see you get mad and whoop somebody ass. First time I met Jay Valentine, he was playing basketball.
I brought him to your
and
backyard.
About to whoop somebody ass.
I brought
Now
him
I'm
to
talking
your
about at the
backyard.
studio.
No, I brought him to your backyard first.
Bro, but we went to the studio and did a song, and we went to go play in some little backyard court, and a switch was flipped, and I was like, oh my God, I don't know who I'm with. It's like he's like the walking black version of the Incredible Hulk.
You know what the funnier part about that is that thing. I remember my father called me.
Yeah.
It got to my father.
Yeah, we had to,
okay.
Jay. I've never seen
Oh, so that's what happened is that you made a phone call that ended up getting to
I don't know how
Pops.
this motherfucker flashed on somebody that was so crazy. I was like, I said, we can't do that. Think about your life. He said, nigga, he don't know who he fucking with. I said, I don't know who you are. That motherfucker flashed on somebody. I don't know who it was.
Oh man. Good times.
You got to call.
Good
Yeah,
times.
good times. Yeah, you call.
Somebody got to drive me home.
Shit.
I'll drive you home and keep the truck.
Oh my God.
To Rolls Royces.
That's going to take you out.
So
A gift.
That's going to take you out.
Shit, man. Why
yeah,
you
he
doing
gonna
That's
be
gonna
finished.
take you out.
He can finish.
That's going to take you out.
I want to sing at this National Baptist Convention so bad because it's all the churches.
Right.
All the church. My grandmother's the dean.
Right.
Choir's the choir of all choirs in the state. I'm practicing lead the whole week for Jesus, You're the Center of My Joy.
Wow.
And the choir director's like, yeah, you good. I got you. You're gonna be all right. I'm rehearsing all my runs at home. I'm getting my runs together. I'm in 6th grade.
6th grade.
I got it.
Sixth grade, nigga.
I'm ready to. I know.
I had a record deal by then,
Yeah,
baby.
he did. First of all, I'm trying to tell.
Tell your
trying to
story,
tell
though, baby.
the
Tell your story. We was already.
Tell your story. I was already paying taxes.
I'm trying to tell the
Or
story.
running from them, either one.
Let it come up. Start from the bottom, okay?
Right.
Start from the bottom. Friday came, day to perform. He says, you know what? We're gonna let the two older guys sing the lead. You just, I throw a fit.
Oh, that's fucked
I'm
up.
like, y'all can't do that to me. My grandmother's the dean. Wow. Dean Mary Giles.
You went straight.
I went to my grandmother like, what's wrong, grandson? I said, they won't let me sing the lead no more. They said I'm not singing lead no more. I've been practicing all week.
Oh, man.
My grandmother walked in. My grandmother fiery. My grandmother is like,
I'm sure.
Yeah, played a whole bunch of games. She walked in there. I saw her doing it. We in church. Nigga.
In the name of Jesus, I'll whoop your motherfucking ass.
Yeah. Came back. He said, all right, you good. So I get up there and it's time for me to sing my lead. And I'm singing my lead. And I can look back at it, retrospect, and it was really quiet while I was singing my lead. And one of the ladies from my church, she said, "Take your time, Darrell."
Oh my God! It was a take your time.
It was a take your time. And
So explain that to people watching.
Yeah.
In church, black church, when someone says
Explain
take
that
your
to the
time,
secular
baby.
people.
Yeah.
To me.
when they say take your time, that means you fucking up.
Take your time, son. Let the Lord
Let
use
the
you.
Lord,
Let the Lord use
Let
you.
the Lord use you.
because right now the Lord apparently is not using you, and you need to get into His usage.
Exactly.
So they say take your time.
Exactly.
And so by the time the song was at the vamp, I noticed I had been boxed out from the microphone by the two older guys, and they were ad-libbing, and I was ad-libbing to their shoulders. I didn't know. I just kept singing, okay? We walking down, going to the cars. My auntie Betty, who's the choir director for our junior choir, she's big in the city too. I said, Auntie Betty, how'd I do? She said,
Oh my God.
you was off, baby. You was real off.
She said you was off.
Off.
Oh my God.
Real off.
That's
Shout
tough
out
for a kid.
Shout out to
Auntie Betty.
Auntie Betty.
keeping it real.
1,000. They've been keeping it 1,000 my
Keeping
whole
it
life.
real. 1,000.
1,000.
Right,
And I was like
1,000.
this. And it didn't hit me like I was a failure. It hit me like I got work to do.
You got work now.
Because if Auntie Betty
I
wasn't
respect that.
impressed, I got more work to do.
Right.
And so I started fine-tuning, sharpening. It made me want to be the best.
Right.
Listening to John P. Key.
You didn't want to
I was
sing.
about to ask you,
You didn't
who
want to
did you
sing
listen
to
to?
shoulders
Yeah,
anymore.
I discovered I discovered John P. Key. I discovered Daryl Coley. I discovered Commission. I discovered the Winans.
Give me some Commission. Give me some Commission.
Ever needed someone.
I knew you was gonna go there.
Shoulder to cry on. That's my guy.
Keep going.
Easy agony and find tranquility. All this just happened. Sweet and gentle touch. Speak soft words. Speak soft words of love that mean so much. The Mitchell Jones.
Go keep going.
Ordinary just won't do. I need someone, my Lord, I need someone. That someone is you. That someone is you. No. Favorite singer of all time.
Sean Stockman.
Yes.
That's
John Stockman.
John Stockman
Yes.
and me
And
are
me.
Mitchell Jones.
Absolutely.
Right.
That's where we come
Absolutely.
from.
Right. Absolutely.
So it drove me to be. I wanted to, since I had messed up my runs then, it drove me to be the best runner.
Right.
Drove me to be an Olympic star
Wow.
of all times. And so I'm gonna cut forward because at this point I'm in a group. I'm a runner.
You're in a group.
I'm in a group called Psalms. We're a gospel group. I'm the runner. If there was a run to
As
do,
nasty as you
I
are,
could do
you're
it.
in a group called.
I was a church
Psalms.
kid. I hadn't graduated to the nasty
Yeah.
that you know of at this point.
I'm just
The
kidding.
nasty came later. Okay, nasty.
Go ahead.
Lost Cienega.
Lost
Lost Cienega. What you
Go
say,
on.
lost nigga?
All right.
You said a lost
nasty
So
nigga?
your nasty ass is in.
So-
No. You're blessed.
Fuck, man.
You're blessed.
Your
Self
blessed
is
self.
is in this group.
So I'm the runner. I'm the
Right.
killer runner. So I got this girl that I'm trying to impress, and I sing a song to her over the phone that I wrote, and she's like, you know what, you sound really good, but I just can't understand what you're saying with all them runs.
Really?
I was like, these runs are magnificent. What do you mean?
That's what you told her?
I was like, this is, I'm killing it. Shit,
The humble Tank.
You gotta chill.
Right.
And for a year, I didn't do no runs. I studied Fred Hammond, and I sang straight, and I studied Keith State, and I sang still
So
tones.
women made you great.
And so
Started with Aunt Betty.
it started once you bet,
I'm
and
Betty.
then it was
And then whoever this girl is that
was-
we eventually got
yeah.
tickets for to a concert.
It was founded with women, with girls screaming. It was founded with girls screaming in ninth grade.
Wow.
That's where it was founded.
Let's ask this question, guys. For us, is just guys. Like, is that the factor that that when we are peacocking,
Yes.
it's the admiration of a woman. Not that we want to sleep with all the women. It's just to see the smile.
Unless they're from Minnesota.
So 612. Shakalaka. Boom. What was that? Aftershock. What was that a thing for you though? Because when I hear your music and when I hear Jay's music, it's so specifically to women. Is that a deciding factor for us? Is that a motivating factor?
It took me a minute to dial into that being the only motivating factor.
Right.
Because initially, I just wanted to be able to walk into a room full of singers and musicians,
Right.
and they all look at me and say,
You the bad one.
him.
That makes a lot of sense.
And so that's why a lot of my music suffered in the beginning, because I was trying to outdo singers and musicians
Who don't buy music.
who don't buy music.
So crazy.
Who don't? And niggas,
they don't
them
buy
niggas,
music.
them niggas trying to go up to the label and figure out how to get the free CD.
You know what I'm saying? And so it took me a minute to learn, me and him, trying to learn the balance between being really creative, but also being able to take the consumer along for the ride.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And I think what ended up working for us as a team with R&B Money was, I come from the Bay Area, obviously.
Of
you
course.
know that, right? And the Bay Area was based on independent rap and simplified music, right? It was, everything for us in the Bay is strictly a feeling. It's nothing else. Like, people be like, something is off.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, this is tweaked wrong. It ain't mixed. It ain't mastered.
It didn't matter.
Like, we live on this island, right?
Yeah.
So me and this guy actually were the perfect storm because he was everything right.
And set the dynamic up though. You are for him and you are together. What is? Because you guys are doing incredible. Because you're artists as well. So it's like it's an interesting thing to see you guys work together, because I listen to your music as well. So you know him.
Yeah.
So I mean, people. I don't know if everybody knows that.
No, a lot of people don't. A lot of people don't, because I've done business for so long.
Like, you
at
just
this
two
point.
great looking motherfuckers. Like, who are these two good looking motherfuckers? What the fuck do they do? It's unfair.
No,
and I'll say it.
So I'm gonna tell you what's an interesting story.
The fact that you guys have hair, it fucks me up. Go
Hey,
ahead.
baby, I'm trying to keep this motherfucking hair going, baby. I'm trying to keep this hair going, baby.
I can't get in the
But
pool. Go ahead.
I was at an event, and I was always on the cusp of like, am I willing to do everything I need to do to be a very successful artist?
Right.
But I was, you know, and we've talked about this before, where I was always on the fence of how much business do I want to do,
Right.
and how much artistry do I want
Right.
to do. And that's a very fine line, because just like you said, when you start doing the business side of music, it gets grimy. It's the trenches, right? So it's very hard to be in the trenches on the business side and still have the freedom of mind to do the creative side, and to really love it, and to do it for the women, and to do it for, you know what I mean? Because you ain't even really doing it for the money. You're really doing it for the women and for the fame and for all the other, you know, ancillary things that come along with that side, right? So for me, it was more so of like I said, I was at an event with one of my best friends with Ethiopia, who's the head of Motown, and my guy who used to manage Steve Harvey.
Wow.
What's his name?
Yeah.
Rashawn.
Rashawn McDonald.
Rashawn, yeah.
So I never met him. I didn't know who he was. I'm sitting there, and I'm sitting in the crowd, and I'm watching him talk. and he's like, yeah, you know, Steve couldn't be here because, you know, this ain't for Steve. And he talk big shit.
Yeah, he talk big shit.
This ain't for Steve. And, you know, I see what y'all got for me over here, but I don't even know if I can fit this on my plane. I said, your plane?
That's how Rashawn was
you
talking?
talking big, right?
He talking real big.
Yeah, no. He talk cash shit, right?
I know Rashawn.
Right? And I don't know him. And I don't know him, right?
Ass. I hear you, Rashawn.
And he get into his shit, but he starts to tell a story where it's very humble. He starts off very, like,
I appreciate that.
Pompous and arrogant in a plane, and I can't fit this on this. And
strong black man.
And he says, what I realized when I seen Steve is that he needed me.
Wow.
He was like, because I was a comedian. He was like, I was a comedian, but I realized I wanted to do business.
Right.
And when I saw Steve Harvey, I looked at it as I can do everything I want to do from a business side and get all the success that I ever wanted from the comedian side, helping him become the biggest comedian that I possibly could.
I love it.
And the first thing that popped in my head was my best friend. Wow. It was a very selfless thing for me where I was just like, that's me and Tank.
Oh.
Because I had been going, it was like a sign.
Yeah.
And I don't even know if I ever really told you the story.
Never told me that.
But I'm sitting there and I'm like,
This is your first time hearing
hearing it?
yeah.
Do you guys want a hug?
You 2 shots in. I see what this is.
Because I see something when you went.
Listen. You're a little saucy, man.
I never heard that. Jay, why do you keep this from me? On camera?
Hey man, stop this shit. Hey man, stop this shit, man.
Don't stop shit. This gangster motherfucker that'll kill everybody just got emotional. That's my best friend.
That's my dog, man.
Had to.
It's my dog. It's my dog.
Hey, tonight you gotta go do a drive-by. You gotta do the drive-by. Just come back.
You know I got to.
You know you got it. You know I got it on it.
You know I got it. You know I got it on it.
Hey, no, look at me. Oh God. Do not run up on this light-skinned, good-looking motherfucker. He will lay you out.
I don't live like that.
I will say this though. Me looking at you guys, it's so beautiful, man, because you are keeping R&B alive, and in the sense of where we actually need it. Because you know, art is gonna go everywhere it goes.
Yes.
It goes everywhere it goes. But when I hear your music, and there's this one song, Tank, that I listen to, and it brings tears to my eyes every time I hear it. And I can't get beyond that song. And what I mean is, every musician understands this. You'll listen to a song and you say, I can't get enough of the feeling that I'm feeling when you sing that song. I know we're going all over the place, but just talk about this song, which I fucked up. I want to be on the song, but I'm kind of scared too. That's the whole thing. Is like I won't be able to match.
Yeah, well, you'd be able to match.
But you understand?
I know exactly what you're
saying.
saying.
I know I'm reaching, but you guys are so important for us as content. In the 60s, when we were going through a struggle, like black people were going through a struggle in the 60s. And the beautiful music that came out of that. 70s, the partying, it's Studio 54. 80s, it's a whole different thing. But now at this moment, when I listen to what you bring to the table artistically, I go like, wow, man, imagine if Van Alden wouldn't happen. Imagine if those days wouldn't have happened when I said, yo, stay at my crib.
Never imagine.
And now you have this song that I play. She knows. She knows. How much do I play that song?
All the time.
Yeah.
I play it all the fucking time, bro.
Well, nigga, I'm out the loop. What motherfucking song is it?
Take me away.
Because I'm drunk at this point.
Take me away. Listen, the Take Me
Niggas
Away.
talking about some shit I don't
With
know about.
Ashley, when I put Ashley on.
And who I need to call? The publisher? No, it's the song Take Me Away. Takes me away. And I appreciate you on a bigger level. It's bigger than these cameras. It's bigger than what we talk about. Yeah. It's something that in Hollywood we live a different life. We live a life of where things it's just, I don't know how to explain it. It's different from where our homies are.
Yeah.
But when you did that song, man, Tank, I'll be riding on my boat
You know what, nigga? Nigga, fuck
Toast
that.
the boat.
To you, boat.
Toast the boat.
To the goddamn boat.
Toast the boat.
I be riding on that boat, and we'll be playing all the fucking. Just imagine I'm a rock star. And got a lot. I don't know all the words.
No. Boat.
Which I love that song, and I got some friends who know all of the fucking choreography. But when I play that song, man, my little one, Annalise, everybody would stop. Talk about how that song. I know this is crazy, but talk about how that song came about.
I really was just in a zone, and I wasn't even gonna do a mixtape, nothing. So Jay calls me. Jay'll always call me in the morning with idea. I call it. We've dubbed it idea overload. Idea overload.
I'm Ron Newt's son,
He's a
man.
thinker, nigga.
I'm Ron Newt's son.
When I say thinker, this nigga's a thinker, and he'll call me in the morning with 27 ideas.
Let's
He not lying.
get to it.
Nigga,
not
27,
lying. He
nigga.
is not lying.
He's like, nigga, you doing a mixtape? And then I was like, I'm not doing a mixtape. I'm not. Jay, I'll call you back. And when we get off that call, I go and I start playing the piano, and I come up with like 4 different vibes.
Incredible.
And I'm like, shoot, I think I might have a mixtape. I called him back. I said, you know what? You're right. We're doing a mixtape. And I do this.
But what about the other 26 things, nigga?
No, but I'm doing the mixtape, and I put the first one out, launch it, beautiful. Fans asked for 4 more. I said, okay, I can't do this one without my girl. I said, I need something that feels like commission. Wow. Wow. I need something that gives me the feeling, the same feeling that I got when I heard
Did
Ordinary
Commission
Just
ever
Won't Do.
heard? Did they ever have young ladies on their records? No. Huh?
Who?
Commission.
There's nobody, no features.
Let me ask you a question. You got me. What's the words? You got me vibing.
You and me vibing.
You got me vibing.
Nobody trying too hard to ignite it.
Lay out.
Before the lying, all of the crying, I love to ignite it. Please take me away, away, away. You see what I'm saying? Like, it's free.
We had a moment when we went to, and I know we're just jumping around,
Yeah.
but we had a moment when we went to the front lines of the Black Lives Matter
Yeah.
movement.
Yeah.
And there's a moment, and I have this footage of when I'm filming you and we're on a plane. By the way, Iris, thank you for giving us that plane so we could get to it.
Thank you, Iris.
Iris, thank you
Yes,
so much.
Yes.
But I remember playing that song, man, and I remember saying, like, this is our moment. And I watched you. I know you watched me watch you. I said, you're on an incredible trajectory. And I know I was scared to sing on that song. I told Lonnie too, I said, nigga, the song is so great, I don't want to mess it up. But how does it feel having this career and that now doing the music that you do, being on stage with you,
Yeah.
being on stage with
Miami.
you, I want to know, like, when you sit down, just for our musicians, what is going through your mind every time you do a record? When you say, look, you got to do the mixtape, what is it? Does it mean the world to you?
Yeah.
Like, cause I think, to me, you know, I call you, I said, this nigga shit, it's fine.
Yeah.
Everything means the world to you. Does it mean the world to you?
Yeah. And it's just a feeling. Like, I mean, some from my church world would call it the anointing. Some would call it, some would call it just some, good energy, or you know what I'm saying, some organic, cosmic thing that, that you just feel.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like some days I feel it, and some days I don't.
I watch you on Instagram.
And when I
I watch you on Instagram. You fuck every nigga up that ever thought that they could make it. You get on your piano and start singing some shit. I said, if a nigga thought they were great, they stopped. No, but no,
this
listen.
nigga right here.
No.
So what happens if I send that to a girl in the DM? I watch you on Instagram.
I watch you on Instagram, and you do some shit. I say, if ever a nigga was trying to make it, he just turned his shit. He turned all his equipment off because
I'm different. I'm different. So you know what? So I'm different. I know what I am.
Yeah.
I am inspiration.
You fuck.
Yeah. So you like a nigga buying a new Rolls Royce and putting it on the gram?
I'm in.
You know, I think of everything in language. In ghetto language.
Hey, the ghetto. I bought a watch. The ghetto light skin nigga like put the motherfucker on the ground. And white people right now watching this like, what does he mean by that?
Put it on the. I'm
inspirational purposes.
And I learned that. I learned that from being with you and from being with Chris Brown.
Wow.
And
shout out to Chris Brown.
I work with you.
You know what? Shot for Chris Brown.
Shout out for
Shout out to Chris Brown.
Chris Brown.
Hold on a second.
Listen, we're going to celebrate the
greatest
shit
love
of this.
Of all times.
Think you can run it.
Yeah.
Chris
Yes.
Brown.
Chris Brown.
Chris Brown.
Oh Lord.
So I was with you. You got me back. You know how down I was. You were.
Let's talk about it a little bit. Let's talk about it a little bit because that's the important part of the R&B Money Podcast, right? Because everybody thinks this shit is just Rolls Royces and mansions. Talk about.
Fox was giving me money.
Talk about that whip.
Fox was giving me money from his walkthroughs. Just like you need some. There you go. And he would just break me off cash.
And what people don't understand is that we're talking about an artist who had already had hit records. A platinum album.
Absolutely.
But was in a space where he didn't have the freedom to continue to feed himself and his family.
Down.
Like where he was handcuffed.
Incredible.
And this is the side of the music business that we talked about.
I had
right?
no idea.
So I'm building back up, and Jamie calls me out of the blue. It's like, I need you to come to Miami. We're finishing this album.
Oh.
I said, what? I'm on the way.
We're talking about the unpredictable album.
This is Miami Vice.
Miami Vice.
Miami Vice. Bad movie, but
No.
I still watch that movie to this day.
That's like
don't do that to yourself.
Philip Michael Thomas is like my uncle and my.
I still watch
Don't do that to yourself.
Anyway,
I don't want you to.
Anyway, I'm just telling you, I watch it every time they come on. I watch the whole thing.
I applaud you, but don't do that anymore.
You get views from me. Anyway, called me to Miami and says we're finishing the album, and I go to Miami, and I help him finish an Unpredictable album, and we do damn near 700,000 records the first week, and I'm back, and I'm like, they're like everybody's, I'm here, and they're like, that sound like you on that album. I said,
Tank, it was you. And Tank, here's the thing, you wrote.
I didn't write a lot. I wrote pieces.
No, wait.
Overdose.
That was the next album. That was the next album.
My bad.
That wasn't.
We'll cut it and make it make sense.
Keep all of that.
We'll cut it.
Players fuck up.
We'll cut it. Pimp say perfect.
So listen, you do 700,000,
perfect.
and I'm sitting there. I'm like, damn, how do you do that? And then I meet a kid named Chris Brown.
Oh my God.
And we working and hooping together. And I'm like, bro, you gonna be cold. He's like, man, I study everything you do.
Incredible.
And he goes, millions and millions. And then I meet a kid named Trey Songz, who I've been on the road with.
Sagittarius.
Waiting for it, he'd been waiting for his moment. He was like, bro, I sat a whole summer and listened to Sex, Love, and Pain every day. So that's where I'm.
Nigga, do you know who the fuck you are?
And I was like, and I said, I got it.
That's wild.
And I stopped chasing.
That's wild.
I stopped chasing the monetary validation, and I started accepting my inspirational gift. I said, I'm here to
Tank,
give.
Justin Timberlake fucks with you.
I'm here to give.
Yeah.
Exactly, but did you hear what I just said?
Yes.
I'm talking about a very popular white star
Yeah. And he ain't the only one.
who fucks
He ain't the only
with
one.
you. Tank, to me, the toast is to Tank.
Wow.
And white stars that love you. The white man loves you.
So tell me this though, Fox. Because I paid attention to your music career. Like, I fucked with all the early shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, no bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, I really fucked with the early shit. So tell me, how do you go from your first album, you break as a comedian,
Yeah.
right? And then you say, I'm going to try it again.
I'm gonna tell you what happened. This little black motherfucker that y'all know.
Come on.
This little
Come
dark
on, little
skin,
Kango.
This little dark skin.
With the Kango.
ass motherfucker with the Kango from the baby faces.
This nigga here right here.
This little nigga right here. And the nigga there like this. This
Come
little
on.
back motherfucker that I've actually had a fight with
Right.
Yeah.
at the Usher concert.
While Four on the Floor is playing.
Yeah. So Breon Prescott.
Shout out to
Me
Brad.
as an artist is different because I always wanted to do music, but I started out with stand-up, ended up doing these sort of like serious movies. But the thing that was just out of reach was music. I would listen to you and Marvel. And so I run into Breon Prescott, and we met playing basketball. We had a 4-on-4 championship that we would do at my house every holiday. And him and Jason,
One of the toughest niggas under 5'9".
Yeah,
Listen,
is he tough?
I keep it funky.
Tough.
That nigga tough. He a tough guard.
And
Tough
he's also a tough
guard.
He's also a tough music partner.
He know his
This
shit.
motherfucker's
No, but he
crazy.
know his shit.
He's crazy.
He know his shit.
But
He
the
know his
one thing-
records.
Breon came to me and says, "Fox, you should do music, but stop being funny." I said, "What? Stop being funny." He said, "Just sing the record." He said, "You joking too much." So what happens is when you joke too much, people will start to say like, "Oh, he's not really serious about the music." So what he did was he was able to find the songs. He says, "I want your song to be a hit before they see who you are." He says, "Because I know that there's something there." And he gave me his resume, and I was like, "Okay, that was fantastic." You know, he worked with Maxwell and other
Angie
people,
Stone.
Angie Stone, and other
Yeah.
people. He says, "I want you to just sing the record." And so I did. And so by doing that with under Breon's sort of tutelage, here we are at the Van Alden house.
Yep.
And people don't understand that I did the parties for a reason. I did the parties so people could come to the house. And at one party, it was a party for Puff. Puff is there. And there was a young guy by the name of, no, it was a young lady by the name of Missy Elliott. She had a room. Puff had a room. And there was a guy standing on the wall. Nobody knew. His name was Jay-Z. I said, "What's up?" "It's crazy. This party's crazy. It's like this all the time. It's crazy." I said, "Yeah." "It's crazy. It's nuts." Then there was a young guy standing out in the garage, smaller guy. He says, yo, B's parties like this all the time. I said, "Who are you?" He says, "We're the Neptunes. My name is Pharrell." I said, "I know y'all." During that time, Breon brought over this kid named Kanye West.
Yeah.
He said, "This is a new guy." And Kanye comes over and I challenge him. I said, "Well, when people come over and you got talent, let's hear what you do." He freestyled something that was amazing. Breon says, "Fuck all that." So what? He said, "There's that song. Tell him about the song." So we went in the back where my studio was and we did this song. And Kanye said the song goes like, she says she wants some Marvin Gaye, some Luther Vandross. So I said, I got it. So I started singing. She says she wants some Marvin Gaye. He's like, "Yo," and Kanye was like, "Yo, what the fuck you doing?" He said, "Just sing it like it's supposed to be." Breon says, yo, nigga, sing the song like he says. I'm like, this is whack. It's never gonna work. So I do sing it the way he said it. I go off and do a bad movie. I come back, and Breon is like,
He loves saying
How many
that
bad
shit.
movies you got?
He
got a lot
loves
of
saying that.
But did you?
But I got friends though.
But did you?
I got friends that'll be like, "Fox."
But did
It
the
was
checks
cool.
cash?
I got
The
friends.
checks
I got
cash.
friends
That's
like
all I
Tank
wanna
that'll go, "Fives."
No.
I see what you're doing.
Right.
He don't say, "Yo,
Fuck all that.
No, wait.
The checks cash.
Yeah, but Teasy will say when the movie's fucked up, Tank will say, "Fox, I see where you was trying to go with that."
I see where you were trying to go.
I enjoy all of your
Motherfucker, do
moves.
another fucking shot
I'm
right
biased.
now. Do another fucking shot if you really about it.
I'm biased.
If you really
You
a
said
fucking
shot?
man, if you really a fucking
No,
man,
we
if you
can't.
really alpha, do that fucking shot right now.
It's gonna be half a
Don't
shot. We won't
point.
have enough liquor for everybody.
Well, do half, whatever the
Yeah.
fuck. Do that shit right the fuck now, Teasy.
We in this shit together.
And Jay Valentine, I'm gonna see you fighting. I
No.
got bail money in my pocket.
No, bro. No.
I got bail money because I know Jay Valentine gonna turn on.
I don't want to fight.
This light-skinned motherfucker is so dark-skinned.
No, listen. Let me tell you
was
this
looking
story.
for the Henny.
Let me tell you this story. We at oh, hold on. To light skin violence.
To light skin.
Light skin violence? Shit.
We in the
Fuck that.
bay.
Can you drive me?
We in the bay during All Star.
Don't do
We in the bay
Super Bowl.
during
I
Super
see
Bowl.
you strong, nigga.
No.
We in the,
We in the
wait a minute, you see what I mean? He said,
we in the Bay during Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Every club he take me to, oh yeah, my cousin, he running, he doing the whole thing. Every club. We get in there, it's like 15 cousins. I'm like, these niggas is thugs.
We deep.
These niggas is real.
We deep in the street.
Deep in the streets. So we get to one club, right? We settled in, niggas. Us, Chris Brown, so who of us.
Everybody's there. Barack Obama, everybody in that motherfucker.
Steph Curry right there. Steph Curry. We like
Steph Curry,
right
all
there.
the light-skinned great guys.
He
Barack
tapped
Obama.
me. By this time, he got the oil in him. He say, Tank, tell Steph, come over here and take a picture with us if he want to keep being safe in these streets. I said,
What the fuck?
I said, why I gotta tell him?
I had too much Hennessy.
I said, do I gotta tell him the whole thing? Can I tell him?
Steph, bring your light skin.
Can I just tell him a piece of it? I said, hey, Steph, we love.
That's how you pose it?
Yeah, that's how we love to all get a photo with you.
That's how you pose it after he said.
After he said that.
Wait, and then I say, CB, don't throw up no motherfucking gang signs neither, nigga. We got Steph in the picture. Don't throw up no gang signs.
And there's a picture with all of us and Steph like this.
Why is Steph looking like that?
Because
It's the brand.
Steph is cool.
Protect the brand.
Steph is
Niggas called me the next morning like, man, why did you?
He was out of control.
Why did you do that?
He turned me into the henchman. Tell that nigga, take this picture, or if he want to be safe out here. I said, I can't tell him that.
Jay.
I don't want to tell him that. Anyway, so
That's not a proud moment. That's not a proud moment.
Fox, you have been at the pinnacle of everything as we close this out. You've been at the pinnacle from Grammys to Oscars to Emmys to everything. What's next?
TZ, I'm gonna be honest with you. Living my life the way I live it, it's like you and Jay. There's a certain thing. Whatever his next is, do they like it? Mm-hmm. I constantly go like, and I've had a couple. Can I be honest with you?
Yeah.
I've had a couple of bumps when I do some shit and y'all go like, fuck. I remember like not knowing. This is gonna sound so random to you, but you remember when we was talking about these nuts?
Yeah.
And I didn't do the joke right.
Yeah.
Remember that you said, Fox, that's
not how you do the
actually. That has haunted me. Y'all was doing the joke so great, and I tried to do it, and you was like,
Are you fucking kidding me?
on everything I love, bro. On everything I love. On everything I love. Let's be honest. On everything I love. I did the joke wrong, and I didn't know that it was wrong, and you said, that's not how you do the joke. I went, it's not? And you're like, no, that's not. But you were so gracious with me, like, this older nigga just didn't know what the fuck it was. I feel like I embarrassed myself a lot in front of you.
I'm a safe place.
What? You are a safe place. I remember even at your wedding, I think I divulged too much.
Oh, yeah.
At your wedding,
Yeah, you did.
I talked about your wife like, I wanted her. And the young lady that I was with at the time was like, you have completely embarrassed me. What'd I say? I literally said.
Wait. I've never told you this.
Well, I did. I fucked up.
My daughter's mother was like, did he really say that?
I did. I fucked up. I fucked up.
I said,
I fucked up. I fucked up.
He was
I
a
fucked
little,
up.
he had a little sauce.
I did. I fucked up.
And
I was hoping that you didn't call me because I was saucy.
And it's always your supporter. I was like, I don't think it was that.
No, but you know when a nigga voice go up like that, you know he lying. I mean, it was cool. It was cool. I embarrassed myself. I didn't say it the right way. I wasn't saying that I wanted
to
your.
hit that, and then Tank walk in. He got the jump.
That's what I said, right?
I'm like, okay.
Pretty much. That's how it sounded.
Down, right?
It's fine.
I was embarrassed.
But listen,
but here's the thing.
Before you finish,
Right.
I went far too.
No, Jay,
I did.
You didn't go as far as I did.
I went far.
At this man's wedding, I said, I want your wife.
In front of his mother and grandmother.
Because Jed's girl, I ain't fuck with her either.
I remember that.
And me and G, we kind of get along. We really don't.
Bro.
Where the potatoes?
Do you know how much?
I need more potatoes.
You know how much shit? Like.
Then I said some muscle bitch ass niggas.
This is a bitch ass niggas. That's just how I talk. That's just how I talk.
His mama and grandmama was there. I was like, oh,
I remember that too. You know what I said at that time? I said, So at least I'm not the only one fucking up right now. Because here's the thing.
The Valentine saved me.
I did, for whatever reason, and I think about this all the time. For some reason, I do slip a little bit when I'm around you, and you have to go, stay with us. so I did make that mistake. But I wasn't saying I wanted your wife, bro. But you understand what I'm saying? It was like,
I understand you and people trying
but I didn't say it the right way.
And listen, me knowing you, I disagree because I know you.
I know, but
and
what I'm
it's a bunch
saying
of people
is,
outside looking in.
But when I got back to my date, she was like,
it was
look,
yeah. And we was
look,
like,
it was this.
we was like, turn on, blame it. And it was like, where's Fox?
Yeah, look, I left. I was
you-
embarrassed. Look, but here's the thing. But you were like, well, I got back in my day. She was like, I said, but why would you do? I said, no, it wasn't that. I wasn't trying to.
Listen, and all I remember was dancing on the dance floor and girls being like, why won't she come out the corner?
Oh my God.
Look, no, they doing this. She need to come out the corner.
It was so fucked up. But at the same time, I was with family.
We had a good time.
And
We
a
was
taste
safe
of
place.
and a toast
Man.
of family.
We had a good time.
So what's next
I
is
spilled some of this shit.
you're gonna figure it out. You're gonna always have something next. We have a part of our
show.
We like to end our podcast.
Yes.
With this, I'll let Jay do it. He made this up. This is his
So
baby.
why are you saying that he made it up?
No, I did. You know, and that's what we about, man. We, you know.
We give credit.
I think it's beautiful.
So the part of the show is called I Ain't Saying No Names.
Okay, let's go. I'm ready.
And nigga,
I'm
you?
saying all the goddamn names.
You? No,
I'm
listen.
gonna say everybody.
Don't.
Warren Beatty, nigga. Denzel Washington, he was there.
No.
No. Kanye West.
Listen. Don't listen.
I'm gonna say everybody's
Don't
name,
say
nigga.
nobody that live in a gated community.
I don't give a fuck. Get out your gated community, nigga. That's what's going wrong with these motherfuckers right now. They in the gated community, nigga, and forgot what the fuck is really going on. I'm gonna say it, nigga. Fuck them niggas.
This title of the segment.
I don't give a fuck. I'm gonna say everybody's name.
Don't say
It was Barack Obama.
No.
And if there's any indication that America is not the most incredible, I'm gonna say Michelle Obama, nigga, because I made a mistake.
No, nigga, that was worse than
did.
shouting out Tank's wife, nigga.
I did.
Talking about she got
What you
cheeks.
do?
That nigga said Michelle got cheeks, nigga.
But it wasn't on some disrespectful shit.
What? You would have had to catch my one. I wish you would.
Bro, what happened was Michelle Obama wore a.
Just stop.
Okay.
Get out of there.
I'm gonna get out.
We don't go back there no more.
Because it's
All right.
look, it's voter time, so I'll stay out.
You are out. Don't say no names, Fox.
So the segment is called. The segment is called.
I'm gonna say it all.
No,
nigga.
no.
I know for all of our gated community people, they were like, "Oh my God, what else?"
That's the shit.
Tell the story,
love
Fox.
it. Wow.
No names.
So the
No
the
names,
segment
Fox.
is called
Your names
I
got one.
Ain't Saying No
I'm gonna
Names.
say all the fucking.
No,
Say the
nigga.
names, Fox.
Okay.
Well, listen, you Jay motherfucking Fox. So if you
can-
want
you
to
done
do,
motherfucking
you can
Fox.
do
You
what
do
you
what
want
you
to do,
want.
baby.
Not giving two fucks.
But the name of the segment.
Okay,
is
I'm
I Ain't Saying No
right.
Names.
Okay, I'm not
And
saying
the-
no names.
And the story can be funny or fucked up.
Okay, here we go.
Industry story.
Got it. You want me to start it?
It's your story.
It's your story.
I ain't saying no names, but I was in a hotel room. I was in a hotel room with a very prominent actress, and she was doing cocaine. I wasn't. Wait. Easy. I was not doing it because I don't believe in that because of my religious belief. I don't do that because of my religious belief. But she does the cocaine. She says I'm a bad mother. And then she goes, wow, I didn't think I would be in this room doing cocaine with Rick Fox. She thought I was Rick Fox the whole fucking night, bro. She thought I was Rick Fox. I was like, I'm not light-skinned with good hair like this nigga.
Hey.
But whatever the cocaine, I hung out with this young lady all night, bro, from 7:30. Think about what I'm telling you. 7:30 is where you get dressed. Tank, listen to what I'm saying. When you get dressed to hang out with somebody, 7:30 is 7:30. No, but Tank. 7:30 is a date. In Hollywood, 7:30 is very early. We'll meet at 7:30. I met her at 7:30. She's already high as fuck. We hang out.
Wait, she came high?
What? It's Hollywood. That's what we're supposed to do.
I've never lived that life, bro.
That's what we're supposed to do. I don't know. I don't do it. We're hanging out. She's fucking going nuts. She's going fucking nuts. We're in a hotel room at this very prominent hotel. She goes, oh my fucking God.
Hey, you can shout out the hotel.
She says, I'm a bad mother.
Was it the Bel Air Hotel?
No, bro. It was a L'Hermitage. No, not L'Hermitage. Peninsula.
Hey,
Had a suite.
bar.
Big time money, big time star, da-da-da-da-da-da.
Yeah. Because the Peninsula put your name on the pillows.
What happened is this. I'm pulling up in my limo. She jumps in my limo thinking it's somebody else's.
Oh, fuck.
Oh my fucking God. What am I doing? I said, I don't know. I can't believe you're in here. Are you fucking serious?
I don't know.
Let's just hang. So we just rolled up and down Sunset Boulevard. Oh, fuck. She gets and then when we get back to her place, I cannot fucking believe I'm with Rick Fox. I was like, yeah. Yeah, I can't either. That's all I'm telling you. She thought I was Rick Fox.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Shout out to Rick Fox, my light-skinned friend.
Ladies and gentlemen.
And you better air it all, nigga.
This has been R&B Money Podcast.
Don't you run from it.
I'm Tank. This is Jay Valentine.
I'm Denzel Washington. All right.
R&B.
Okay.
And this is Jamie.
I'm Denzel Washington. Fucking Fox.
Put cases on all these niggas.
All right.
Put cases on them.
I'm putting cases on all you. I'm putting cases on all you niggas. Shoot program, nigga. She literally said, I'm hanging with Rick Fox. I said, wow. It's amazing.
The aftermath of Jamie Foxx. Empty bottle of Bel Air.
Hold on. One more bottle.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Aftermath of Jamie Foxx.
The greatest R&B Money Podcast.
The greatest
Yes.
entertainer of all times. Hands down. Not even a thought.
The GOAT.
Not even a thought.
Jamie motherfucking Foxx.
We R&B Money. Motherfuckers.